quieres que yo haga? Buenas noches, amigos. Parte 4. In this fourth part of our video series, we'll be learning about how to pass Spanish 1 class. We've already had 3 parts. This is the 4th part. There may or may not be a 5th part, depending on my feelings after this video. But the 4th part is... what was it? The 4th part is going to be learning the go-go verbs, as I like to call them. Now these verbs are verbs that end in go in the yo form in the present tense. We're still present tense here. We're not going anything deeper. This is Spanish 1. Go-go verbs. For example, hago, I do. Pongo, I put. Supongo, I suppose. Tengo, I have. Traigo, I bring. Vengo, I come. Those are a few. There's quite a few, 10 to 20. So they all end in go though. They all follow this pattern. Now it's important I call them the go-go because the go-go verbs turn into gaga verbs where they all end in ga, but that's later on. That's Spanish 2, end of the year, Spanish 2, Spanish 3, you'll get into that. But if you learn them now as go-go verbs, then as you progress through the language, it'll become easier. Everything will start to make sense. Everything gets put together. I like to say that Spanish 1 is easy in a way, but it's also really hard because everything is so new and doesn't make sense. Yeah, but as you go on and on and on in Spanish, Spanish 2 is a complete joke too, very hard. Nothing really makes sense, a little bit. Spanish 3, a little bit. It depends on the person. You have to really read between the lines. And in Spanish 4, things really do start to make sense, but everything starts to connect and all these different patterns you see where everything in Spanish isn't so irregular as we think. Oh, this is another irregular verb. Oh, another irregular verb. Well, it's actually not that irregular because there's like tons of them and they all follow the same pattern. They all have the same ending. So it's really not that irregular if you think about it like that. It's not like a one-off where there's only like one one-off in all of Spanish. It's like the verb ir and ser. I mean, there's only like a couple of one-offs. Anyway, to do all of this though, this is the 4th part in the video series. This isn't, like I said, this is something that's going to take you many weeks, months to get through this part. But once you get to this 4th part of the video, which is the go-go verbs, but this is the 4th part. But before you get to this part, you need to have done the other parts because this will be relevant, but it may just be overwhelming and it may not really make any sense. Do the other parts first, which are more important, and the 4th part is just as important, but it's more geared towards people who already have a certain level. They already have a decent foundation in Spanish 1. Buenas noches, chicos. Espero que tengan un lindo día. That means thank you very much, guys. I hope you have a beautiful day.